this is my last Praxic Blade build for hunters. Don't worry, you won't see any more of it in case you're tired of it. But I had to make sure I showcase this build. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Praxic Blade build, because y'all already seen my favorite on Prismatic. But I do enjoy this build a lot. Like, it actually turned out very good. And basically, it's us using Shinobus. And now, before any of y'all say, oh yeah, I've seen it before from another creator. Come on now, y'all know them other creators, not me, okay? I'm the hunter main around here. I give y'all some, is that what I think it is? Oh my God, I haven't seen that Bane in a long time. Threw me off guard. But y'all know I'm different than the other content creators. I have these builds and different ideas that, you know, I just add a step above the rest. You feel me? And as y'all can see, I have a step above the rest right now. In this build, you will have Avoid Overshield. You will have Devour. You will have Amplify. Okay? You will be doing infinite bolt charges. Jolting everything. Blinding everything. Disorienting everything. You will be getting your super back quick. You will be inevitable. You know? So I gotta really just let that ring in y'all heads for a bit, because I know some of y'all be like, oh, all the content creators making the same builds and stuff. We all clearly got different ideas of what's good and what's great and what routes you should take. And with the Shinobu build, I can confidently say I got the better option here. Okay, I got the build that everybody probably wants to run with Shinobu with Praxic Blade here. Okay, I add a step above the rest here. That make this build just unbelievable. Okay, just unbelievable. I didn't know I can make something even more busted with Shinobus, but it turned out beautiful. Turned out beautiful. Okay. So as y'all can see, we have infinite skip grenades non-stop. We have infinite skip grenades, health non-stop. Like, look at that. Just look how quick the bolt charges are coming up. Not even just bolt charges, but just like, look how quick the skip grenade come back. I can barely get a combo off to, you know, to keep the finish the move off. I can barely get all the grenades out before they go. You know, there's always one on me. Okay? Before I finish a full sword combo, there's always another one there. Okay, now I need to get my Devour back because I took too long fighting that champion because I didn't want to use my rocket for some reason, like a doofus. Look, he was just blinded. He didn't know what to do there. Yep. And look, I put in extra time for you guys for recording, cause like I can easily show y'all this in -30 and y'all just believe me. But I know y'all got some sticklers in the community like, I didn't see you inside -50, so I don't believe you. So I go through this buggy strike just to show you guys. Well, battleground I should say, just to show you guys, because I know some of y'all are sticklers. Y'all want to see proof. Y'all don't believe your boy. But I don't need y'all to start believing me, because I'll be honest, y'all, I need y'all to start sending my build videos to people on Reddit and Twitter and stuff, because they really think hunters are just dead. They think hunters are washed. They think hunters are the weakest PvE class, and they just have no idea how good hunters really are. And I don't even want to say sandbox, just in everything. DPS, freaking hunters ain't never been bad. I don't know where. Well, it was one moment hunters were bad, but like majority of the time, hunters have always been good in the PvE sandbox, and then we already know hunters are always good in PvP. I'm not using my super like I should be. There you go. Get that out there. Do some work for me. Get some bolt charges going. But yeah, like definitely start. If y'all see somebody in the comment section in another content creator video, some crap, talking about hunters got nothing, I almost died, but look, got my health back immediately. Talking about hunters don't got anything, or y'all see somebody on Reddit on Twitter saying hunters are weak, or they don't know there's no builds out there for hunters. Man, send them my way. Send them my way, bro. I'll get the right together. If y'all hear some banging noises, that is fireworks outside. But yeah, send them my way. And now let me show y'all the amazingness of this build. What up, guys? Alchemist here. I got something nice for you. So today, y'all already heard the exotic we are using is Shinobu's Val. Shinobu Val got buffed up this season, in case you are unaware, in its final sandbox, where basically you gain an additional skip grenade now, so now you have 2 of them, and skip grenade damage grant bolt charge. And gaining bolt charge grants skip grenade energy. So it's an infinite loop for you to keep getting your skip grenades over and over again and triggering bolt charges. And then also too, when bolt charge is ready, you heal nearby allies and enhance your next skip grenade. So this is how you get a chunk of health from just spamming grenades non-stop in this build, okay? The weapon we're using in this build is Praxic Blade, as I said in the beginning of the video, as y'all seen me swinging with it. We're using Hyper Blade on it to get amplified whenever we block with the sword. And then we're rocking offensive form to get ammo back when we do the full combo with it and do more damage to bosses. And then we have impact core, which make it that we get bolt charges from just swinging the sword, which goes in tangent with Shinobu Val, so we get more skip grenades, okay? Your other weapons, up to you. I say just handle the ones that handle champions. So I got an SMG for barriers, and then I got a rocket launcher for unstoppables. We're gonna always be dealing with overloads because we're doing joke all day, okay? So you don't have to worry about that, okay? Artifact. This is very important. We're using a combination Argent Blade. This make it that doing our full combo, we do more damage, okay? Very, very important. You want to be doing a lot of them Praxic Blades so you can main it. Then we got on Sword Storm combo. When you do the full Praxic Blade combo, again, if you don't know what the full combo is, it's 3 light attacks, 1 heavy, okay? And you'll put a tornado around you, and the tornado around you disoriented enemies. It blinds them, okay? Then we got on Singularity Blade. While you have a void elemental buff, melee and sword hits weaken target. While melee and sword final blows create a weakening burst. Now you're probably saying, Alchemist, how's you getting a void overshield in this build? We are using Bulwark Finisher. If you didn't know, Bulwark Finisher gives you a void overshield. Even though the thing just says overshield in the text, it is a void overshield, okay? It's considered a void overshield. So when you got 3 armor charges on you and you finish a move an enemy, you will get a void overshield or Singularity Blade. So if I pick up 3 orbs over here for armor charges, right? And then we weaken this goblin, so I finish a move him. Now I have a void overshield for 8 seconds. And then anybody that I swing the sword at, I'm doing weakening, and now I have Devour in the build. Okay? So that's what we're using to get a void buff in this build so we can proc Singularity Blade. We have Dielectric on, where defeating art debuffs targets grants bolt charge. We jolting everybody and we blinding everybody in this build so that every time we kill them, we get a bolt charge, which pours more into us having infinite Shinobu uptime with the grenade, skip grenade. And then rapidly defeating art debuff target gives an overpower and some health as well. On top of the Shinobu's gonna be giving us health because we all can have max bolt charge in this build. We have blinding jolts on. Final blows on jolted combatants blind nearby combatant. So not only is our sword blinding people with tornado, if we kill any enemy with the skip grenades, they do a blinding explosion. So if any enemy that's near the enemy that just died from my skip grenade will be blinded. And then any enemy that died while blinded pours into Dielectric. Okay, so they don't have to be jolted. They be blinded and we get bolt charge. Okay, we have kinetic senses on. This is how we have infinite ammo with Praxic Blade. And then we have Power for Pain. This is how y'all seen I had Devourer on because I was doing weakening kills. This is how I get Devourer. And then every kill I get, give me a chunk of grenade energy because Devourer, and we able to spam even more skip grenades. I told y'all, man, y'all probably seen the build with somebody else, but I promise y'all I always have something more to add to it to make it even more broken. I'm telling y'all, okay? Don't sleep on your boy. I do this. Now, subclass. I rock Gathering Storm because I love to just be able to do a one-shot super and then go right back to slicing with my blade. And this does jolt people, so I can just throw this in the crowd, everybody get jolted, and I kill them. Bolt charge from Dielectric, meaning more skip grenades, okay? So we run around with the Praxic Blade. I just want to be able to throw something out and then go right back to slicing again, since the whole build is about using my grenade, not my actual super. So I'm not running Arc Staff. We got Marksman Dodge on so that we get our Shade Step back quicker for Ascension, And it's also picked ammo up around us, which is important to the armor set we got on. It'll give us health. We got this orange and below one, so if I want to just take the sword off and just punch somebody with some bolt charges, I can, and it'll blind that person as well. So I can do that and get F5 immediately. Skip grenades on, obviously. Tempest strike, if I ever want to just take off the sword and do a temp strike, I can to jolt people. But the main reason why we got temp strike on aspects for the second part, it said defeating jolted targets grants a stack of bolt charge. So just having this aspect on, anytime I kill a jolted target, I get bolt charge on top of the dielectric, meaning insane bolt charge. Okay, that's why we always have like maxed out bolt charges 24/7 with this build, because all the things working here. Now I got Ascension on just to proc the jolt everybody around me and get M5 immediately whenever I want it. The other stuff don't really matter here. Okay, you could go flow state if you want to roll around with increased dodge, but there's no reason to do that. And the lethal current don't work here, so yeah. Fragments we got on spark of frequency. This is making that we get 2 times the bolt charge from all sources. So instead of us getting 1 bolt charge from like swinging the sword, I get 2, and instead of me getting 1 from killing a jolted target, I get 2, and then dielectric instead of 1, 2. It all stacks. So this is why we got a lot going on here. We can kill a jolted person and get a lot of bolt charge. We got spark of discharge on. Collecting iron trace give us bolt charge. That's mainly what we're here for. We won't be using an arc weapon, but yeah. Iron trace come to us, we get bolt charge from it. We got spark of shock on, so arc grenades do jolt. So our skip grenade gonna be doing the jolt, which gives bolt charge because killing jolted people with dielectric. Got spark of resistance on for a 25% damage reduction from being up close personal enemies and swinging on them. We are using Praxic Blade, obviously. And then spark of ion, defeating a jolted target or defeating a target with bolt charge creates an ionic trace, which goes in tangent with spark of discharge. Picking ion traces give us bolt charges. The stat spread you want in this build, you want to try to aim for 200 grenade and then try to pour the rest into weapon stat so your sword do more damage. The armor set we're running, obviously, I preach it every time on Praxic Blade. We're running 2-fold crown, so picking up an ammo brick give us 70 HP. This allows you to be able to swing on a boss non-stop with kinetic synthesis and keep getting health without them being able to kill you. And then also too, because we have on marksman dodge, we can pick up ammo around us, because that's what marksman dodge do now. Reload all weapons and pick up ammo boxes. So literally you can pop Ascension, pick up ammo around you, and you get chunks of health from doing that. People's asking, how do you get this armor set? You have to get a 7 complete card in trials, and then just keep playing matches after that, and it'll drop old armor and weapons from trials. And you basically just gotta get lucky for it to drop. If you got bad RNG, I'm sorry, but that's just how you get it. I wouldn't say this is mandatory, but it does make the build even more busted. And then we have 2 Sage, which I would say this is more important than the 2-fold crown. We have the 2-piece Sage Protector armor set that you get from Equilibrium Dungeon. It says sword hits return grenade energy and class building energy. This allows us to spam skip grenades even more. Not only bolt charges giving us grenade energy, but swinging the sword giving us grenade energy. On top of the bolt charge you get from swinging the sword gives grenade energy. You're gonna be getting grenade energy non-stop in this build with devouring stuff on. So this allows us to spam skip grenades 24/7, literally infinite. Y'all seen I barely ever had a moment where there was no skip grenade on me. And then we also get class build energy, so this allows you to spam your Ascension as well to pick up the ammo around you for 2-fold crown or orbs around us, whatever it may be, or just get amplified immediately if you're not amplified already. If you don't have 2-fold crown but you still want something that can replace 2-piece, I recommend going for 2-piece smoke jumper. So when you pick up orb power on the ground, so you're going to be doing 24/7 this build, you'll get damage reduction, basically a free 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds, basically on average, right? Yeah, that's probably the only thing I could recommend. There's probably another 2-piece out there that's also good, but I don't think better than smoke jumper. But yeah, that's the route you can take. Then our armor mods, we got dynamo on because we're gonna be spamming Ascension near enemies, kinetic siphon to make orbs when we kill people with Praxic Blade, and then we got 2 dynamos on. Just get out super back quicker. I mean, why not, right? You can replace it with something else. You want to put something else there, but to help your team out or something like that. But yeah, we got 3 fire powers on, so every time a skip grenade kills somebody, make orb power. That's why I said smoke jumper is very good in this set for damage resistance. We got on our 3 resist mods. Again, make sure you have melee damage resist mods on because you will be near enemies 24/7. So this is a free 15% damage reduction from all damage, majority 24/7 because you're swinging on the enemy up close and personal. And then that does stack very good with the other element resist mods. We got on better already, so pick up Orb Power. We get our health regen to start because we will be getting chunks of health from like dielectric and stuff. So we need something that's gonna start health regen instead of just giving us chunks of health. And then we got 2 kinetic weapon surges on to make our Praxic Blade do 21% more damage. 17% more damage, I mean. And then a class item, I already told you guys, Bulwark Finisher gives a Void Overshield for that 70% damage reduction. And then also to proc with the artifact. So yeah, just make sure when you see someone weak, pop a finisher move on purpose just to get a Void Overshield for survivability in this build even more, but also to get that Devour proc going and everything. So that 15% damage increase for your Praxic Blade and bolt charges and whatnot. And then we got Powerful Attraction on, pick up the orbs around us whenever we pop Ascension. And then we got Reaper on, so whenever I do spam Ascension and kill somebody Praxic Blade, make another orb. You all got orbs out there, so make sure you always spamming finisher moves for that Void Overshield to get that Devour loop going. Once you get Devour going, you can still finish a move for the Void Overshield, but you basically got what you want, the Devour, okay? That's the full build, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this busted bolt charge Praxic Blade build. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, stay up.